Now you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Yeah, because you don't you don't like to fight, so you can't even join us. Yeah, you don't like to fight, so you can't even join us. Like we were just like, you know, he was trying to bully the guy, and I wasn't gonna have it. I wasn't gonna have that. And he started trying to bully me, and that's fucking crazy because you can't do that to me. You see what I'm saying? He thought I leave, but I can't even leave. He left. I had to go do something like serious stuff here in real life. I play with that guy all day. I fight him. What? Yeah. Yeah, we were saying that because he was like trying to bully the little guy, man. And I'm letting him know that these kids sometimes they're really doing very okay for themselves. So you shouldn't like try to bully anyone or boss anyone around. And he's not much of a grown up too. He's pretty much just like a young guy too. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You understand what I'm saying? Because like these guys, these other guys that just joined my YouTube, they're actually out here donating real money, and you're not even donating anything, and you're trying to like talk crazy to them when I'm there. I'm not gonna let that happen. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, since he has something to say, okay, how much does he got? And then he was telling the other small guy that why is he whispering that he should go to bed. Yeah, we were talking about money in real life. We're not talking about a game. This is everybody does glitching in games, right? It's not GTA money. Come on now. Yeah, I can't join your session. Yeah, and it was pissing me off because he's a black person. Yeah. No, he said that I'm from Ghana and we have low currency. We have very low currency. And I think I said that. I told him that everyone is basically every black person is basically from Africa. So him calling me a black person doesn't speak well about him and his idea of other black people. That's what I was telling him, and I was like, okay, if you're going to say my currency has low, if you're going to say my country has low currency, that's why I was asking you where is he from because he didn't want to tell me where he's from. I wanted to know where exactly in the Caribbean is he from, and then I'll pull up GDP results for him, and then let him see his country's GDP and my country's GDP. That's step one. Step two, I don't even have to be in a particular country to be using their particular currency. So like that doesn't even make any sense. And what was really getting me mad is that he was saying this thing to me, a black person, in front of a white person. What the fuck is wrong with he was so I was like that's why I got angry because I was like, whoa, okay, because I'm not gonna let you what? Yeah. Yeah, I checked. That's why I was even asking if you listen. I asked him that where is he from? What can his passport? do anything when it comes to traveling, because your country's passport, kids and nevis, has privileges. Yes, your country has privileges on your passport. So if I should have a passport from your country, or you wanted to travel to some places in the world, they wouldn't make you go through some kind of things because of your passport. But I wanted to know what country he's from so that I'll let him know about his if I got his information, I'll insult that boy. Yeah. I'll destroy him. He was asking me for my Instagram when he has not given me his information. He wants me to show me my Instagram. I don't need him to go and see my Instagram. Not that I'm shy or anything, but he will not see my Instagram until you answer my question. That is how I am. If you will not listen to me, you go away. See this guy. But I still like him though. I wish I can see him again. Let's fight. He's good. Yeah, oh for real, he's good. He's good. Oh, for real, he's good. He's good. And it's good. Like it's good as a guy. You should be like that. You shouldn't be sugarcoating anything. It's good. I like the kind of person he is, and he's 17. That's really good. I think if he's really good. It's just that he shouldn't try to bully other people. But like as a guy, for being a guy, he's straight up a really good guy. I give him 8/10. He's- he- yeah, I'm like, why are you doing that, man? That's why I asked him that. I asked him that if he if it happens that he was in the situation of that guy, well, let's say whatever, you are taking care of your family, or maybe your family taking care of you, vice versa, blah 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 blah, and you have done everything that you wanted to do, and you just need that extra time to like play a game or to converse with somebody that you met or something, that kind of stuff. Yeah, he's just like me. Bro got angry as fuck. Bro is really like me. Bro got very angry very fast. Bro got very angry very fast. And bro, he kept calling me bitch nigga, bitch nigga, bitch nigga, bitch nigga. I'm like, what nigga? Why do you keep saying bitch nigga? What? He's so good at the sniper. But I learned something today though. You see, one thing that makes him very dangerous when he's sniping is the explosive rounds. I don't know if it's a real gun that he's using, or I think the sniper has. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the sniper. So it explodes, and he's really good with the missiles, like the RPG. So you said that's a real thing, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That stuff is a game changer. They use that stuff to whoop my ass. He whooped my ass with that shit yesterday a lot. Like very special. I really have to work on my bunker, because after my fight with him yesterday, I realized that the gap of 170 and 160 was too much. Bro killed me at least 70 times, and I was only able to kill him about 15 times. The gap is too much for 10 levels. 170 versus 160. Yeah. 17. All right, yeah, okay, 17. I don't know, but I remember 70 something and 15. That's what I remember. All right. Ah, bro is showing off. Look at this nigga. But like he's not the worst I've fought. He's not even the closest to the worst. I've had someone. What? Yeah, I don't do that either. You know me. I, I don't do that. What I can't stand, or my biggest weakness right now is the guys who snipe with the explosive rounds. I swear it's giving me a serious problem because when you're shooting at me from afar, I can't get close to you. It's difficult for me to aim at you, and even if I'm aiming at you, I have to stand for like 3 to 5 seconds before I can make enough damage on you. And 3 to 5 seconds is enough time for you to shoot your sniper and hit me. And the worst part is that you're using explosive rounds, so even if you jump, the explosion will still catch you. So it's fucked up. It's hard. But yeah, I'll still fight. I need to go and get that fucking explosive rounds in my bunker. I need to find my bunker. I need to work on that shit. You see why I like fighting? If I don't like fighting, there's no way I'll get to realize all of this. Oh yeah? Alright. Yeah. I'm always live. Whenever I play, I'm always live. I now have 274 videos on my YouTube. Oh, I'm still not on your session. You know that, right? What happened to you? You. I know, right? I wanna buy some of those too. I wanna buy it together. No, I already have some land. Hmm. 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 I can't seem to join your. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. You realize you can't call. Yeah. You can do that. I'm about to tell you some magic. If you can do it, maybe you'll see her. You listening? I'm serious though. I'm just telling you some stuff. You can try it out. If it works, you can do it every time you want. But be careful though. So you just have to. Okay. Well, you're your mom's kid. Like you have a connection to her more than that guy. You know that, right? You just have to like have take a piece of her clothing or maybe something that reminds you of her a lot and just like zone into it, like focus on it. Her favorite thing, something you guys share, that thing that you guys, just the two of you know about it. It's a secret. What happened the day that you guys, uh, what happened on that day that that secret was created, you see, and like try to remember all of that, while you're lying down or you're trying to focus, trying to remember her. If you have a perfume that she uses, not that day. I mean, like, Yeah. So you need to take all of that and then like think about it right before sleeping. And just talk to God or Jesus or just or you can even call her name and say like God, please, I would love to see my mom and know she's okay. Or you call her name and tell her that, please, I want to see you. And just think about her. For real? That's cool. Oh my God. Other people? Yeah, your family. Wow. Glass boat. A glass boat. Wow, that sounds really spiritual. Like like yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about it because a glass boat means something about transparency and has something to do about good because it's a glass, right? Glass is transparent, so that's good. Maybe she's trying to say she lived a good life and you should try to be transparent like she was. I don't know. It's crazy. You keep thinking about it or working on it in a safe way though. Don't want to end up calling up other ghosts. I'm just kidding. But like what I said, you can think about her or something in a, I don't know, you see you have a lot of flashbacks, but there's something, I can't say it right because I don't know the right words to say, but I can say one thing. Like if you are watching a movie and you see in the movie where they say something that is a secret between just you and then the person. And when the person comes, like if they should be able to invoke the person's spirit to come, and then the person will speak that thing, and you know that, oh, this for sure, this is my mom because like no one else knows about this. If you can remember something like that, which is difficult, I don't blame you if you can't. But if you can, try to remember what happened on that very day that it happened and just be thinking about it, replaying it in your mind before you sleep. You may wake up in a dream where you are with her doing that thing you're thinking about that very day, and it will create so much nostalgia for you. You might wake up crying. Well, what do I know? Maybe I'm not right. Maybe I don't know. But the key thing is that a secret that both of you share. That's what's going to pull you guys together. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not gonna work because like it's 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 not easy, man. Because like it's someone that was it an accident? Those people. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't tell. I don't know what to say. Don't want to say something that's wrong, but the hospital sometimes they're not good. Yeah, because sometimes I don't know what to say because they're supposed to be the ones helping us, but sometimes they treat people so bad. Yeah, invite me. Sorry about all of that. Okay, it was the time that my mom on the verge of life and death, but I had to tell them to let her go to handle everything from home. And I realized that is going to be very painful experience. You said what? What? Jay, I and I have what? Yeah, that's high cost of living. Minimum wage. That's good. Hmm. I should probably come over there. Russia. Yeah. I need to get a lot of money. All the money I have, I spent all of my money doing a lot of important things, but it seems it's never enough. It's never enough, but at least I can take care of some basic things. But I want to do more. I want to do more. Yeah, something always something always comes up. I I I don't think it's true. I think the root of all evil is actually the love or the need for money. That's the cause of the evil because the money itself is not evil. It's just a fucking paper. It's just a fucking currency. But now, but now to get the money, the use of the money, the reasons you want to have the money, now that's what makes you do evil things for it. You see what I'm saying? I've been tempted more than enough times to sell my soul. I really consider it sometimes because like, but then I was like, no, I'm just kidding. But just listen, hear me out. Like, no, I can't do this. Why can't I do this? Because I want to be different. I want to be like one of those artists that actually have um everything else. I know it's not even about the money. Yeah, but when you, yeah, there's even worse things that happens to you if you sell your soul. Well, if you sell your soul, when you sell your soul, when you die, it's a contract, you see. You made a contract with the demon or what comes at a price. What is the price? Your soul. And what's no, that one is different. Sacrificing people is a different kind of, way of doing it. But like the soul selling people actually when you die, you turn into a demon. People who sacrifice just go to hell. They are free. But those who sell their souls for real, they actually have to become a demon and work after dying. So it's like the devil came to work for you when you are alive, and then when you die, you work for him for the rest of your eternity. That's a cheat. That's a cheat. Because if you read, yeah, you're gonna have to work too. You don't have to, you don't get to have, well, some people actually take joy in it because when you become a demon, you actually have to win over more souls, and more souls that you win over, you increase in your rank, so you can actually become a big demon, and they will respect you in hell. it depends on where you live. It depends on where you live and what is happening around you. You can't tell me that artists who sell their souls, if you watch very carefully, most of the people who sold their souls, if you watch, they are almost always around each other in the same area. It's because when one person does it successfully and then he's doing all those extra things with his money and influence and power, it's very, very, very loud and hard to ignore. That's the whole point of the whole selling and everything, is to win over more souls. That's why they say that when artists die, that when people play their music after they die, it's a rumor. I don't know how true it is. They say that your spirit burns hotter when people listen to your music after your death. And I just don't know how true it is, but then it makes sense because if your music is misleading, watch very carefully. All the songs that are actually the highest songs actually don't have any value. Do you know that? Most of them, most of them that like are being promoted like at the top don't actually have anything to tell us except for to mislead us, to make us to get into bad lifestyles and make bad decisions. Yeah. So you see how the but one there's a lot of stuff that you can talk about if you're talking about this because hell is not even the way they told us that hell is. The, like hell is supposed to be a place of, I don't know what if hell and Sheol is the same thing, because there's the lake of fire according to the Bible, and then there's hell, which is a place where the fallen angels reside. It doesn't really mean that like the demons who are residing there are suffering. It's maybe the people who are dead that are being tortured that are suffering, and that's not even true according to them. They say that heaven and hell is here on earth, here and now. Like if if you had a deal, if there was something you were praying for, you were wishing for like a long time, and you finally got what you wanted, you feel like everything is going well, the world is going in your favor, so you feel like you're in heaven at that moment. But let's say, for instance, you just got out of your whatever you were doing, and you're on your free time, and then okay, let's put it like this: you're having a time of your life, you've got millions of dollars, you're going on a tourist trip to Africa. And when you got to Africa on your tourist trip, you guys had to go to the Sahara, and now you're in the Sahara. The excursion, the the person who is escorting you is letting you guys know that the car that you guys are using to drive in the Sahara is out of gas. You guys can no longer move. The place is very, very hot, and then what's happening is that you can see elephants. Elephants are charging at you guys. And now you have to run on your foot. You have to run on your feet away from the elephant. And you know that you can never outrun an elephant. And the place is hot. You're feeling weak. You're tired. And then the elephant is about to step on you. You know that once this elephant steps on you, there's nothing that will save your life. Do you think you are in hell at that moment? Are you in hell or is that heaven? Did you hear me? So do you think it's hell or heaven? At that moment, that thing that you're going through is hell. It sounds crazy, but I think that there is no heaven or hell. Maybe. I believe there are different worlds out there. So when you die in this world, you have a different body. It goes to a different kind of world. That's if you are qualified to go there. If you're not qualified to go to the next world, you're going to reincarnate and take another body on this world. And the whole idea of heaven, what? Yeah, you have to be kind and good to people, and that might be enough to help you to move to the next world. And when you get to the next world, you're going to also, face your challenges over there. Humans, we're made from spirit, right? You heard about what the Bible says about the creation, right? So how humans came up. Humans are not the first and are not the only creatures that have been created on this earth. Yeah. And demons and angels as well were also created long before humans. But why did they make humans? Because I feel that inside everything that God created, God really didn't really take his time to breathe in life the way he breathed in life to the human, creature. And then even if it even if humans were not created, from the way they told us in the Bible and scientifically, humans evolved from, other animals into humans that they are. They are Humans are still very, very special and have emotions and different ways of thinking and doing things. Yes, yes, 100%. We came here to learn. That's the truth. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I think that I what you're saying is true. What you're saying is true, but yeah, I'm listening. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. It's a cycle. Yeah. Yeah. No. You have to be killing people, spoiling lives. You ruin people's lives, and you have to do it on a very, very high scale. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I think the best thing about humans and the way we come and go is the fact that what you said is an underlying fact, as in like we're here to learn. We came here. I don't understand what up with the bodies and the reincarnation and all that, but I know that every human or everybody in a human form is a spirit of a form using that body. You know, some of the spirits are pure, some of the spirits are dark, some of the spirits are in between. And as you said, we are all here to be cool with each other. So you I don't like you, you don't like me, but one day we figure out why we should like each other, and then there is peace. But that's one thing that the world will never have, though. The world will never have peace. So I don't. It's not that way. Your memory isn't wiped just because you died. There is something they call records. You have to know that as God, as Almighty as God is. No, no, no. It's not even about Him keeping memories of your life. Of course, He has memories of your life because He's God Almighty. We give Him omniscience as one of His characteristics. But the underlying thing is that you, the Spirit, also can remember. Like the same way God knows everything about what you've done, it's the same thing you also know everything about what you've done. It's just that you don't have the access to that information with your current consciousness. There are humans who are in this world who have connected with that higher level of consciousness, and they know they can know where they are going to be in their next lifetime and what happened in their previous lifetime, and they can even help you to check. People like that can even help you to like get in contact with your mom. They call them shamans. Some people like that are called a shaman. So they can connect with like spirits and then like communicate and stuff. So I feel like every human body has a spirit in it, and every spirit has that purpose, you see. Because let's say your mom was a very good woman, she did everything and according to the rules of the one that God has put there, that, oh, okay, she's validated that she's good enough to move on to the next level. She wouldn't have anything to do with this physical world anymore. We have a couple of worlds. We have physical world, we have the astral world, we have the casual world, we have the mental world, and we have the etheric world, the ether or etheric world, and then we have the soul world. Or you can call them planes instead of calling them worlds. So let's say your mom was all good and everything, and she's 100%, and then like she has been granted access to the next step. So like the next step now that you guys say, or people will say, is heaven, which actually looks very much better than this physical world, is the astral world. And if you've heard before, you hear people say they have done what astral projections. Have you heard it before? Okay, if you haven't heard of astral projections, well, it's a thing. But like the astral plane is the plane of emotions, emotions, feelings, um, strong feelings, strong human or strong spiritual emotions. I don't know. That's where it dwells. And people who live on the astral plane look like the Greek gods that we used to see, all those Poseidon, Zeus, and stuff. You see how very powerful they make them look to us? Those are regular people on the astral plane. So if I tell you that people on the astral plane are angels and gods, you say it's true because what you see over there is something out of a movie. People flying, technology at the high level where you can understand, like aliens. Everything looks like aliens, and over there, it's like everything there is different. You see. So now your mom goes over there, and then she's like a new being over there. Now she starts learning again, and then everything there is different. Maybe they don't die. Maybe they have a different way of dying over there. Maybe they have a different way of doing all that. Like this thing is a thing I read. I don't know if this is a day I can teach you all this stuff, but that is what I've read and I've come to understand because God is too interesting or too much of God is too much of a complicated God for him to make everything so simple. Like you just die and go to heaven, die and go to hell. Nah, that's not the God I know. That's not the God I know because you can't tell me that the same God who did photosynthesis and made plants to make food from the sun is going to make people die and go to heaven and go to hell just like that. No. So I really believe that there's astral plane, there's cultural plane, ether plane, soul plane, and more levels of heaven that a lot of people may not know, and those who even have that idea of that level of heaven are on a different level. They don't have any business to do with people like us because we are way below. But the most important thing in everything I'm saying is that you can use your emotions and connect to your mom, assuming she's in the astral plane. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very emotional place, you know. I'll teach you about this thing one day. I don't know if I can say all of it right now. It's too much. It's too much because there's like seven different worlds outside of this world. I'm not even talking about like Jupiter and Mars and Pluto. I'm talking about spirit stuff. If you're in Africa here, they'll take you to a shrine and then they'll give you some things. They'll tell you to bring some things that your mom used to use and then they'll call her spirit so you see her. You don't it might sound. Yeah, you wouldn't be scared. You won't be scared. Just that maybe at the beginning part you'll be a bit scared, but she'll say something. She'll say something that only you and her know about. You see, then when she says it, you will remember, oh, this is my mom, and then you guys can talk. She'll tell you how things are going on over there, and then it will be weird, but but after you do it the first time, you won't be scared again. People do it. My mom did it one time to call her mom, to speak to her mom. It worked. It worked very well. And they got some information, important information about something. Yeah. Oh, they do it. I'm serious. Don't be scared. You don't have to be scared. It's because when you are going, you know that the person you are calling is dead. You are going to call the person from the dead. So you don't have to be afraid. You know that you are calling someone. Yeah, she asked her for stuff and even a particular piece of information, and she gave her the information. Yes, yes. She asked the mom, like my mom asked her mom, like, how do I say it? The person who she went to meet, which is her mom, asked her, "How are you doing? Are you okay?" And stuff, and then like asked her about her children, which is me and my brother. You know, she says that most of the times when she goes to see her, she's usually carrying a baby. Don't know what that means. But it's a place of emotion. See, you panic a bit, but after, if you are strong, you'll be able to talk to the person. She'll wait for you. What? My grandma? My mom, I'm talking about my direct mom, not my grandma. So my mom was calling my grandma. Yeah, so like my mom was calling my grandma. Yes. Yes, she said, according to what she told me, she said that she's fine. She said she's fine and was asking about us. That is myself and my brother. My grandma was asking about me and my brother. Like she is fine, and she's also asking about how is people on this side and giving advice about certain things like warning and guidance. Yes, yes. That's why if you get the person's grave, you can always take flowers or drinks to go visit them. It helps them to watch over you. Because one thing about dead people, their spirits move around people who they love. So the more you give appreciation to the dead person's grave, it's like it gives them happiness and makes them much more stronger in the spirit world. So even if like even if some negative spirit or a demon was trying to affect you negatively, and that dead family member who has so much love in them from the family saw something like that, they can actually stop the demon from doing something to you. If they are, if I'm sure that she'll be able to respond, she'll be fine. You can also talk to her by yourself, you can do this thing by yourself. Do you know? Davi, are you scared? You were just about to tell me what? What's your time? What's your time? Is it 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10:33? Are you scared? Uh-huh. There's light here, gang. I'm gonna turn up the lights. Spooky. You have to, how much? 25? Send invite. I just be killing people every day. And people killing me every day. You're risking my life. Risk it for the biscuit. It's like real life. Too crazy. Too crazy. Yeah. Mhm. But your friends can see your place. Oh, okay. So if you have a mansion, people won't know where your mansion is. They just know that you're on the lobby. Wow, that's good. Wow, that's good. Yeah, yeah. What happened? I'm on your session now. You home? Invite me. Yeah, I'm loading in. Yo, Yeah. Okay, he's from the bong. I'm hitting from the bong. Huh? Yeah. Who? Last one. Try it out. It's good. What? Just a little shisha. Just a little shisha. What? In your on your side, on your end. Yeah. Um. Nah, just one person. Why? What's up? Wanna tell me something? They can't hear you, no? Shy. Too shy. You're too shy. We nah. I just want us to watch TV. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, let's watch what other crazy people on this session be doing. Cause right now I was gonna go do MCs, but I'm way too tired. I can't really focus on it. Yeah, and it's about to rain here too, so I'm feeling all cozy. You got some sleep in the afternoon? Sorry. Me too. Y'all play till we drop. Hmm? I'm here. Really? Ah, I got superpowers. It's about to rain here too. Yeah, iOS 27. Is it out? Yeah, iOS 27. It's not out. It's not out yet. It's not out yet. For real? So that means yours came before mine. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, I'm already there. I'm already there checking. Send me a screenshot. Send me a screenshot of yours. Send me a screenshot of yours. Let me see. What? Yeah. Well, I bought the iPhone 17 after using the 15, so the changes are visible for me. They changed the camera and then they have the camera button, so that, at least it's better than people who bought 16 after 15. Yeah, no, I had a 15, then I bought a 17. Yeah. You sent it to, yeah, I already updated mine long ago. Yeah. Yeah, I waited. I understand. I waited when I heard that 16 has only the camera button. I said I'll wait for the next one. Maybe they'll bring something new. And I was right. They changed the camera. But then and it has a new design too. Yeah. And but they won't have a 19. They're going to go straight to, I don't know. Maybe they'll give it a new name. Not maybe for sure. Because they are not going to call it 19 or they don't call it 19 or 20, just like they didn't bring us iPhone 10 and iPhone 9. So there's not going to be iPhone 19 or iPhone. Yeah, it's not going to work. I just pray to God I still have so much money. I need the 18. I promise because that new dynamic island I need it. I don't care. Yeah, I can decide to skip the 18 and wait for the new one that they are going to bring in place of 19 and 20. Okay. And you're about to get an 18. I sold my 14. That's pretty good. The trading is good. I buy mine all fresh. Yep. And you also get it from you also have people who buy it online and bring it for you. Yeah, I got an iPad too. 13-inch. Yeah, me too. Haha. You're a bad girl. You got all that shit and you have all those monitors too. You like computers more than I do. Nah, you need to send me an invite. I need to come live with you. Goddamn. You have two monitors. I bring my game and my TV. For the HD. For HD purposes, right? Damn, that's good. I like it when ladies know like tech stuff. I like it when ladies like tech stuff. Yeah, tech stuff. No, 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 no. You like what? Yeah, you would definitely. I like staying home too, but I only go out when I have to do all of those fucking work related, music related kind of stuff. Aside of that, I don't really like going anywhere. If you see me going out, I'm probably going to just the streaming, right? You're gonna get a lot of money if you stream. I promise. You just have to get the niche. It'll take a while, but you get it. What? Yeah, me too. I think for watching this. What are they? What are they? Look what they are doing. Look at what they are doing. Wait, is the other one? Is he shooting missiles? They are really putting it to the test. They are putting him to the test. Ah, look at that. But you don't like to fight. Let's look at them. About what? We're using a car? Bombs. When you put sticky bombs on your car, so that when someone tries to kill them, it seems like they killed themselves. Yeah. Is that what you want? Really? Then let's go. I'm learning. I'm getting better than better. Yeah, I see him coming. Don't worry. Let him come. Yeah, yeah. But I heard you though. But I heard you though. I heard you though. Yeah, you can't beat me in here. Well, well, I'm not gonna go in there because I'm sleepy right now. If I go, he'll kill me. You're still on, yeah? You're still on? Yeah, I'm asking if you're still on. Yeah. Not now though. Maybe if I soonest I can come back is a couple of hours. But right now I can't do my MC missions. They're way too hard. You're gonna go fight? Alright. Alright. There's just 12 people on the session. Wait a minute. Who's the yellow dude? What's his name? What? 94? Hell no. I don't see him out here. Okay, I see him. Yeah, I'm here. That's gonna mad him. I have to go test him out. All right, I'm going now. All right. Wait a minute. This guy is over here. You on the session? I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, my friend. But he's not in the session though. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.